It's such a creative sport, it's such a beautiful sport. I just have so much fun playing. I go out there and compete, so I guess it's just the game for itself.
I guess when she was young as 3, she was begging and crying to go outside and dribble the basketball in the driveway. And she said, well, you can watch me from the window. And I said, okay, I'll watch you from the window. And you just stay in the driveway. And she went out there and she dribbled, I don't remember how long, but it seemed like for hours.
I started coaching Asia when the team was 12 years old. And obviously, you know, she was playing up, so she was 11 years old at the time. So, you know, I knew right off the bat that Asia was a great athlete. I knew that she had tons of potential. And as the years went on, as the season went on, I realized that not only did she have all that, she had a great support behind her with her family. You know, she never misses practice. She never misses games with the hectic schedule that she had.
Her work ethic has really grown by leaps and bounds. She was already like in the top 5, and then of course puts herself at the top spot. I mean, she was almost a finished product when she came in as a freshman. She's just gotten better and better and better with her work ethic.
When I first put the jersey on, I was like, oh man, like I couldn't believe it. So I mean, going out there and playing our first game, it was so much fun. I just had fun playing with new girls that were very good and very tall and very strong. So it was a whole lot of fun. USA, I mean, you're going out there and playing for your country, so that's a whole another thing.
I look at all kids and athletes pretty much the same. You know, I thought she definitely was advanced for her age. The thing that probably stood out the most was the fact that she was so interested in learning whatever I was teaching.
Mental toughness, ball handling, my jump shot, pull-up jumper, conditioning as well, my strength, my hops as well, so he's helped me with a whole lot.
I also want those players out there who are aspiring to be great players or elite players or whatever to understand that this journey isn't perfect. Asia isn't perfect. There are things that Asia struggles with, but there are also things that she is exceptional at. But at the end of the day, she just continues to work.
Durr is a great guy. I mean, he loves the game. It's funny because me and him are kind of alike. Me and him, we stay in the gym all the time. We never want to take days off. Just the game for itself makes him happy. He loves to help kids get better and train them, so it's great.
She was at a really high level then, and he just took her to a whole different level.
This girl has a love for this game that's unlike many of the kids that I train. And so I always gauge how I teach based on how much they want it. And I don't want to train her as a high schooler. I feel like she's going to be a pro eventually, you know, a high-level college player, and I'm going to give her as much as she can receive. And if, you know, she can't, we'll back off and we'll stay at a particular level until we can advance to that stage. But she's always been open to taking it to another level, and I train her like a pro.
He pushes her just to the edge where she feels like she needs to jump off, and then he'll bring her back.
When we first started taking her to Dorian, you know, he said a lot of stuff that I'm going to teach her is going to be beyond what she's going to do on the high school level. It's going to be what she's going to do at the college level. So she's way ahead of the game.
She's a regular girl. Beautiful young lady, very smart. But in terms of her style of play, she's taken pieces from a lot of different places, obviously, but she's developed kind of her own pace and style. And if you look at all the players out, you can't name a player that looks like her.
I want them to know that I play hard. I just go out there and I have fun. I'm a team player. I could hopefully impress them.
It caused me to get emotional at times just seeing what she's accomplished and what is yet to even come. We kind of visioned that when she was younger, when we realized we had something special. We started prepping her for this moment, and to see it now become reality, it becomes emotional at times, and we just thank God for the talent that He has blessed her with.
At the beginning, I used to read them all. Now it's just too much to read one by one, so I read some here and there. I'm looking for a school where I can win championships at. I'm looking for a school where it feels like home, where they have nice crowds there, because I love playing in front of people. I'm looking for a school where school is very important, so they have good academics. It was so tough. I mean, I struggled and struggled. I hesitated on some. I was like, this one, no, this one. So, I mean, they're great programs, and unfortunately, you can't pick them all. So that's the hard thing about it. But it was very tough doing that. Louisville, Notre Dame, Baylor, Maryland, and Duke.
We thought by narrowing the list down to the top 5, it would get a little easier where she didn't have to run interference and talk to the coaches as much. They went full court press.
It really got crazy non-stop every single day.
It was off the chain with colleges, but it's a great problem to have, and I'm very thankful for that. So, I mean, I met so many great coaches and got close with them, and I just want to say thank you.
This was one of the big moments in high school sports this year, and because Asia hadn't been decided on exactly where she wanted to go, and nobody really had any clue where she wanted to go, I think it just built that anticipation, and it became something that really became newsworthy, because we wanted to know, where is Asia going?
I was feeling I wanted this day to be extra special for Asia. I wanted her to be able to surprise the world and share her news on her terms. People kept asking, where is she gonna go, trying to make guesses, trying to pick us apart for the information. I just wanted her to have that one surprise.
I've been out there on the internet the last few days and just reading everything, and it was just blowing up. And it just made me realize, I mean, how much folks adore her and look up to her and following her basketball career. She didn't want to waste time of the other coaches and where they can go out and recruit other players, holding up in hopes of getting her once she made her mind up, and we encourage her to do so out of respect for those other programs as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I was gonna commit in October or November, but my parents were like, you're ready now, so why wait? So I was like, okay, well, you do have a point, and I talked with the coaches, and they said the same thing, you're ready now, so why wait until a month or two to do that? So I just went ahead and did it now. So with this being said, I will be attending the University of
Louisville. When they hear what just happened a few minutes ago, they should be ecstatic. It should be an Asia Durr Day at Louisville. They're going to enjoy it. They're going to love her just like we love her. And when she leaves Louisville, they're going to know that she's an even better person than she is a basketball player. And that's big.
I was just so happy for her. She's worked so hard to stay at the top, be at the top, and stay at the top. Just so happy for her, just so proud for her.
Thinking about the day when it comes for us to drop her off and leave her, there. We were very comfortable with the entire coaching staff there. We know that she'll be very well taken care of. I think they're very lucky, and vice versa, because of things that they can do for her as well.
When you talk about a game changer to a program, the program is already an elite program, and it's making that push to become that next tier. And ultimately, she made a decision that is comfortable for her. And so I'm always, if she's happy, I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic with the fact that she's going to play her 4 years at Louisville.
Every time that school comes up, a big smile comes up. So, I mean, I would say that they stress family. It's not that far from home. My parents would be able to come and see me play whenever they want. I just it feels like home there. I mean, I got there that Friday. I met the girls. I was kind of shy, but then I got, used to being around them. And we just had so much fun from Friday to Sunday. We went to the soccer game. It feels like home, and it just feels so right. Go Cards.